I'm ready to go when y'all are.
Yeah,
All right.
me too.
So we're going to start with repetition exercises as usual. And
Okay.
so you guys know how to do this at this point. So we'll start with level 1. So
Okay.
whenever you guys are ready to start, you can go.
Okay. You're wearing a white shirt.
You are wearing a black tank top.
You have AirPods in.
I do have AirPods in.
You have a necklace around your neck.
You have glasses on.
You're sitting in front of a window.
You are sitting in front of a mirror.
There is a lamp on your right shoulder.
There are 2 windows behind you.
There are 2 windows behind me.
You are in front of a wall that is blue.
You have brown hair.
I do have brown hair.
There is a window with blinds on your right.
There are shutters on both windows behind you.
There are shutters on both windows behind me.
You have a beard.
I have a beard.
You have short hair.
Your hair goes past your shoulders.
Usually. You have AirPods in.
I have AirPods in.
You have AirPods in.
You are inside.
I am inside. Is that good, Austin?
Yeah.
Is that good? Okay. Started repeating usually.
Yeah.
Cool. So the next one. All right.
So identifying mental emotional states.
You seem energetic.
You seem a little fatigued.
You seem happy.
You seem content.
I am content.
You seem happy.
You seem excited.
I seem excited.
You seem well energized.
You seem interested.
I seem interested.
You seem happy.
You seem content.
You seem slightly tired.
You seem excited.
You seem like you know what you're doing.
I seem like I know what I'm doing.
You seem monotone.
You seem calm.
I seem calm.
You want to move on to the next one? I'm kind of running out of stuff.
It's fine.
I'm cool with that.
All right. You seem excited because Easter is tomorrow.
You are in a good mood because the weather is nice outside.
I am in a good mood because the weather is nice outside.
You are sad that you had to come inside because it was about to storm.
You seem excited to read this script today?
You are excited as well to read the script today.
I am, or you are happy because the weather has been nice lately.
You are unhappy because you haven't seen your friends in over 2 weeks.
You are excited for the day they say this quarantine is over.
You are happy because you heard some news that the quarantine might be ending soon.
You are excited because the virus is peaking.
You are content because you have everything you need where you are right now.
I am content because I have everything I need where I am at right now.
You are excited because you're having your favorite food for dinner tonight.
You are happy because you are getting all your work done ahead of time.
You are happy because you don't actually have to go into class and you can just look up your assignments online.
Yes, I am. I know.
Is that good?
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, cool.
So we're going to move on to the rote memorization. Amy, do you have a printed out copy of the script?
I do, in fact. Yes.
Okay. So we're going to do well, first we're going to have you read from the script, and we'll try to get to a certain time. And then we'll try to see how well you can remember without the script.
So just so you know, because I know you were like, oh, you weren't supposed to watch the movie. Well, I did ask my mom if she knew the movie, and she was like, hell yeah, I do. She's kind of old. She's like 58. So she was, that was around her like growing up. But anyway, I did watch the movie, and it really helped me understand my character more because I was very confused. And I also didn't realize that like there are some racial, like just prominent aspects to the movie, and that I did not know that Louise was African American. So not that that really changes how I go about things in any of our scenes, but it just really did help me because I was honestly so confused even after like the last, just for my character.
How'd you feel about Chance?
I don't think he has autism, man. I just think that boy is stupid. Like, just so stupid. Like, not retarded, because I hate to use the R word, like, whatever, but he is just, I guess, no one gave him, like, a piece of paper and a pen growing up, or never read him a book at night, because he can't read and write and stuff. And anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts. Like I after watching the whole movie, I thought like, oh, maybe he's autistic. Like, but no, because I have a few friends who have had siblings with Asperger's all across the spectrum, and I just didn't see it. I just didn't see the autism. But I don't know. Did you watch any YouTube clips?
I haven't. That's why I was asking you.
Yeah, I just really had to. And like our scenes are just at the beginning of the movie. Thank you. Okay. Sorry.
You're good.
All right.
I think the movie really is about Chance kind of becoming more aware of people, because there's this parallel between his relationship with the old man and his relationship with the businessman that he becomes friends with. And when he dies at the end and he cries just a little bit, and it's like at the beginning he didn't show any emotion, and then he's got like a new sort of father figure, and when the same thing happens to him, he does come alive a little bit.
Yeah, well, it was almost like, his dad dies at the beginning of the movie, and it was as if his dad never even played a significant role in his life at all, as if he'd never had like someone to look up to or a role model for that matter. He just really had Louise as his caretaker. But it was almost like, he completely just mimics that rich man who dies at the end.
Was Chance playing a game?
It's almost like he is, though. I understood
Okay.
when you kept on saying, okay, he's playing a game. And I was like, I don't, if he's just really that stupid. And the thing is, I really think he's that stupid because he even allows these people to call him Chauncey Gardner when he was really saying, I am Chance, the gardener. And then this woman's just like, okay, Chauncey Gardner. And he just goes with it as if he's like, okay, I'll go with it. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just interesting to say the least. But yeah, I just think he's stupid.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I know Luke said that it's like, it's important that you like don't judge your character because like,
Yeah, and I'm not. I mean, she played a very small role anyway, so it gave me a better understanding of what I'm working with though. Like, because I really didn't understand who the hell this Chance with, because just on the script without seeing any sort of emotion coming off of it from Chance's character on the script, like I just was at a loss for words about all the questions I had to answer for the first actor's rehearsal script or whatnot.
yeah.
I just didn't think I was going to be able to do that without really getting an idea of who Chance was.
Yeah.
Not so much what I'm about, but yeah. I'm unbiased after watching it, I promise.
I think it's fine because like you are playing the character who has that view of Chance.
Yeah.
More for like Jack, like from Chance's perspective, he's not stupid. He's just like doing like what he knows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's just so funny because like just later on, I've always had an appreciation for dry humor for sure. Like I've been kind of do it myself sometimes, but it's easy to pick up on. And it's funny because watching the movie, Chance is supposed to put off this like dry sense of humor with everything, or that's how people are perceiving it, but it's just like I wasn't picking that up at all. It was almost like these people it's just funny because he wasn't acting very dry. I've seen people act dry and I didn't take it that way either, but that's what the movie was about. Maybe that was 1979 for you. I don't know.
So you guys want to go ahead and do the rote memorization?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Are we going to do the whole scene or just 7 first?
Just 7. We're only doing 7 today.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
So I'll tell you when to start.
All right.
And go.
Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. The old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing and as cold as a fish. I touched him just to see, and you believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pulled the sheet over his head.
Yes, I've seen that done.
Then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor. I think I woke him probably. He wasn't any too alert. He just said, yeah, he's been expecting it and said he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook? Damn it, boy. Is that all you got to say? More gobbledygook. That old man's lying up there dead as hell, and it just didn't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir, I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I better go gather up some breakfast for you.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance?
I'm going to work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs.
All right, that was about a minute and 25 seconds.
We were doing rote memorization? Okay, sorry. My bad.
That's all
You
right.
can always stop us too, just
No,
so.
that's all right.
Okay.
So yeah, let's try to get down to like a minute and 15 seconds.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Just tell us when.
All right. And go.
Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. The old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing, as cold as a fish. I touched him just to see, and you believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pulled the sheet over his head.
Yes, I've seen that done.
Then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor. I think I woke him probably. He wasn't any too alert. He just said, yeah, he's been expecting it, and said he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it, boy. Is that all you got to say? More gobbledygook? That old man's laying up there dead as hell, and it just don't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord, Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir, I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I'd better gather up some breakfast for you.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance?
I'm going to work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs.
All right, that was a minute and 4 seconds. So that's good.
Cool.
So let's move on to trying to do it without looking at the script.
Okay.
So I'll give you guys like a little time to like if you want to look over the script and try to memorize it real quick.
Okay. I just have so many lines. It's going to take me another minute, probably at least like some of the bigger chunks.
Yeah.
And I have like my other group's doing All the President's Men, and I'm Bradley, and I have like, but I'm sorry. So coming off of that,
Yeah, it's all right.
it's just a lot.
Mine's not that bad, so I'm pretty good. It's just like good morning, Louise.
The way I do it is if we just do rote memorization like 3-4 times, then it just comes to me. I mean, that's how it was in the lab when we did network.
Mm-hmm.
It just came to me by like the 3rd, 4th time we were doing it. So.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to start, I just had a big week with my public relations stuff, but I'm going to start, taking time to read this more. So when we do it, it'll be better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to get a glass really quick, 1 second. But I have my paper right with me. Sorry if you heard me go, ugh. Everyone's trying to be a cook in my house, and it's not smelling so great.
I feel that everybody in my house been cooking too.
My
what else do people got to do?
Yeah, my stepdad's like a pretty good That's what has like his like egg, his green egg out there. He's always barbecuing stuff, but I don't know about my mom half the time. It's a little rough. Well, I just wish Louise didn't like. I wish she just said breathing instead of breathing, and like doing. She just has a lot of like morning, and I don't know. It's just hard to slur the words together.
You don't have to say it exactly like that. You can say breathing.
Oh, I can? Okay. I didn't know. It's just, it makes me like have almost stutter each time. I also wanted to ask you, I had the beats down for 7, starting at line 7, but I didn't have it down for 11. I didn't even know if there were any beats other than possibly there's a pause she takes after her first line. Not to like skip around or anything, but that was something when making my actor's script that I kind of
Yeah,
wasn't
I
able
broke
to
it down
add.
into 2 beats in between.
Mhm.
So when Louis says you're gonna need somebody, someone's got to be around for you. And when Chance resumes working and says yes, so in between those 2 lines, I put a line for the beat.
Okay. So after she says someone's got to be around for you.
Now that's the beginning of the second beat.
Okay. Okay. So after he says yes, then.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. And then the second one is when? Or the third one then?
I only put 2.
Okay. So it's just there's one, at the beginning, and then there's one after he says yes.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool.
Wait, which time when I say yes? Because I say it like 3 different times.
At the beginning, kind of after I say, I'm going to go now, Chance. And then he says yes. And then I say, you're going to need somebody. Someone's got to be around for you. That's starting at line 11. That one, not 7.
Oh, in the second scene?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just asking
All
because I had the beats for the first one, but when I was making the rehearsal script, I just didn't have that. So yeah, sorry not to mess everyone up. I feel like lines 7 to 11 are going to be the like harder for me to memorize, but obviously the second scene is much shorter, so that shouldn't be. I don't think I'll have that memorized for sure for our next meeting.
All right, so you guys want to try doing this the first time, and I'll like prompt you if you like stumble over anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And are we going to work on blocking during this? Or like blocking?
Gonna try to.
Okay.
So so for that, are we actually gonna move?
No, we're just kind of gonna figure out how you would move.
Okay.
It's also
And
nice.
also,
He
What?
said just to like write it down or something.
yeah, what my group just did right before this, we pretty much just talked like you already had this added in, Austin, but my other guy, Caleb, who's the director for my other group, he didn't really add in much about like nodding and, you know, looks away or walks away. He didn't add that in as much. So I didn't have that. That's what we pretty much went over, but it looks like you already did it.
Yeah.
Just all the little actions each Louise and Chance do.
Yeah, that's all right. Like a lot of that
Yeah,
stuff is already in the script.
exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, whereas my other group, he didn't do that for our script. So we almost don't even have to worry about it, really, unless there's other parts where you feel like when we don't do rote memorization or actually speaking it.
All right. Well, do we want to try this?
Yep.
All right.
Are we just, or is this rote memorization, Austin, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Without the script.
Okay, I'll do my best. I'm probably gonna have to glance at it.
Yeah. I'll prompt you if you stumble.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Just let us know when you're ready.
All right. Go.
Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. The old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing and as cold as a fish. I touched him just to see. And you believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, hold the sheet over his head, and
Yes, I've seen that done.
then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor. And I think I woke him probably. He wasn't any too alert. He just said, yeah, he's been expecting it, and said he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it, boy. Is that all you got to say? More gobbledygook. That old man's laying up there dead as a mouse, and it doesn't make any difference to you.
Oh, Lord, Chance.
Oh, Lord Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir, I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I had better gather up some breakfast for you.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance?
I'm going to work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs.
All right. Was that hard?
I just had to glance down at the first sentence, but like I said, with more like just if we did the fast memorization like practice, that would probably help
Okay.
a few more times. Because like I just know I memorize my network lines that way when in class, and I'm good at that sort of thing. It was actually a successful practice.
All right. Well, I've got the stopwatch now. So whenever you're ready to start.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second.
Also, I think you said dead as a mouse.
Yeah, I realized I messed up after I said it. I think it's just dead as hell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It's all right.
I was trying. We'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
We have so many more of these practices too.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
It was like writing it in the other day. You gotta get this jacket. It's cold in here.
I'll figure out why my phone's not connected Wi-Fi. All right, I'm ready.
All right.
Okay.
And go.
Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. The old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing, as cold as a fish. I touched him just to see, and you believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pull the sheet over his head.
Yes, I've seen that done.
Then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor, and I think I woke him probably. He wasn't any too alert. He just said, yeah, he's been expecting, and said he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it, boy. Is that all you gotta say? More gobbledygook? That old man's laying up there dead as hell, and it just don't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir, I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I better gather up some breakfast for you.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you gonna do now, Chance?
I'm going to work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs.
All right, that was
Yeah.
1 minute and 2 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, if we can do this like 2 more times, I feel like that's just really going to help me with all of the lines I need to memorize. Just if I just kind of reel it out.
Okay,
Okay.
so whenever you're ready.
Okay.
All right.
And go.
Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. The old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing and as cold as a fish. I touched him just to see, and you believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pull the sheet over his head.
Yes, I've seen that done.
Then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor, and I think I woke him probably. He wasn't any too alert. He just said, yeah, he's been expecting it and said he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it, boy. Is that all you got to say? More gobbledygook? That old man's laying up there dead as hell, and it just don't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir. I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I'd better gather up some breakfast for you.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance?
I'm going to work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs.
All right, that was 58 seconds.
Cool.
So you just
one more time, maybe I can make it 55 because I stumbled.
No, I'm not done. Sorry.
I understand.
All right, both ready?
Yep.
And go.
Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. Old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing, as cold as a fish. I touched him just to see, and you believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pull the sheet over his head.
Yes, I've seen that done.
Then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor, and I think I woke him probably. He wasn't any too alert. He just said, yeah, I've been expecting it. And he said he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it, boy. Is that all you got to say? More gobbledygook? That old man's laying up there dead as hell, and it just doesn't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir, I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I better gather up some breakfast for you.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance?
I'm going to work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs.
Hey, I think it was just really laggy there.
Yeah. If you want to cut off a few seconds, honestly.
Yeah, no, I like literally whenever I said, yes, I'm very hungry, Austin was saying it. So that makes me think that you were like a couple seconds ahead of me.
Yeah.
And I heard you just really late, I guess.
Yeah. So that was good. So we can move on.
Okay.
Next thing is the as if game. So
yes. Going over the as if.
Yeah, so can you remind me of your as ifs?
Yes.
Let me see if I think I wrote mine
down. Yes, as if Louise would leave without saying anything. Oh no, wait, that was Chance's, my bad. Mine was as if chance were to give Louise a reaction. Now I realize, though, I mean, you could just say, like, as if someone's, dad died and did not cry. Is that more of a as if?
I think so. I think it might be too similar to the actual situation.
Oh, to the actual thing, yeah. Or as if, I mean, it does involve death, so that's like pretty, pretty harsh.
Yeah.
Harsh as it gets. I don't know what is like even something that reflects like someone dying. I feel like that's kind of like one of the biggest, getting news like that. I don't know what news is worse. Or, oh, okay, here we go. As if your arch enemy died because he doesn't react. Or like if you're evil, you know what I'm saying? Maybe just going off of what I talked about in my last group for like All the President's Men, which is another 70s movie. Maybe you've seen it, Austin. I don't know how you all picked your scenes or movies. But for instance, Bradley in it is like the top boss, which is who I am. And he's having to remind his like two like fellow co-workers who are below him how to do their job. So for instance, it was as if my as if for that was as if Bradley is a parent and is coming to resolve his children's mistakes. So for Louise, in this sense, it would be like as if it's not like as exciting now. Never mind. I was gonna say as if like Louise is telling Chance his like evil nemesis died or something because he doesn't care. Like that's the reaction. But in all reality, she's actually telling him his dad died.
Maybe we could say.
Does that not sound good? No.
Well, I think there you have to have some kind of consequence to not getting what you're trying to get, which I know is hard in this case. But maybe you could say it's as if you're a doctor delivering a cancer diagnosis.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
And the person you're diagnosing refuses to get treatment. And maybe it'll reflect poorly on you if something bad happens to this person.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, and Jack, what was yours?
I guess I just didn't write mine down. I thought I did, but I'm looking at all my sheets of paper.
Well, I wrote one down for you because I guess I thought
I think it
had to
had
do it
something
for
to do with,
both.
okay, I think it had something to do with like my mom and saying something important to me that happened and like I just completely ignored it or something.
I think it
Well,
was
it's
like,
almost, yeah, sorry.
What?
I think it was like,
No, go ahead. Sorry, I just can't. I don't see your face, so I didn't mean to talk over you. Go on.
I think it was like you're playing a game and your mom keeps interrupting you.
Oh yeah. What did you have, Amy?
I mean, I said, yeah, that makes sense. Like if Louise was the mother, like a mother, like a son being annoyed by his mother and wishing she would just leave without saying anything because it's almost like she just keeps going on and on and on, and he's just like, okay, you gave me my breakfast, now bye. You know, he just wants like that. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's
like your mom trying to get my attention while I'm playing a game to tell me something important. But does that have to be more specific, you think?
Almost, yeah. I thought more specifically, I wrote, you know, like a mom, telling her son what to do, but the son just wants her to leave without saying anything else. Like, just wants her to shut up and go away.
Right.
And that's pretty much what I had down. I said would leave without saying anything. The mom would leave without saying anything else.
So I think.
What do you think?
I think what we have right now works for both of you. If you want to go ahead and try doing the game.
The game.
I'll write this down real quick.
Yeah, the as if game. Like you're going to act out your scenario and he's going to act out his.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just like put it into, yeah.
What if I said, as if my mom is trying to get me to, take out the garbage, and I say that I'll do it later to get her to stop questioning me.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that works. That sounds good.
All right. I think I'm ready.
Whenever you guys are ready, you can start.
Okay.
Okay.
Mom, I'll take out the garbage later. I don't have to do it yet.
Oh, wait. So are we making our own lines?
We just basically just try to do what our as.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this in the lab now. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
You'll just be like, sir, you have cancer. And then
Yeah.
I'll take the garbage out later.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I remember now. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Redo. You can start first.
All right. I'll take the garbage out later. The garbage truck doesn't even come until tomorrow.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but you have cancer.
The garbage man is not coming for another day, so I literally can do this tonight, Mom. I'm playing a game right now.
You will need to get chemotherapy for at least the next 6 months.
It's really not that important to do right now, seriously. I can literally do this later.
But if you don't do this, then if you don't do the chemotherapy, then your life expectancy is going to shorten very drastically.
But it doesn't matter. I can literally do it tomorrow. I'm busy right now.
Please do not refuse this treatment. It's your only hope.
Seriously, the garbage is not that important. It might stink up the house for a bit, but it really does not matter. I'll do it tomorrow.
If you choose to refuse chemo, I will have to inform your family of this, and they will have to, probably make this decision for you ultimately.
It's not a big deal. Get off my back. I'm busy right now. It's not that important.
You making this decision cannot reflect poorly on me. I have told you that this is your only option with the stage in which you're in. Please listen to me.
Mom, just go away. I'm busy right now. Stop hounding me.
If you refuse this, you will die.
Come on, Mom. Seriously, I'm busy. Garbage is not that important to do right now. I will do it tomorrow.
What part of cancer do you not understand? Do I need to spell it out for you? Do I need to spell out chemotherapy for you? Do you know that I wouldn't even be recommending it if this were not a dire matter?
Seriously, Mom. I know I have to do it. I will do it later. Okay?
If you do not get this chemotherapy and then all of a sudden I'm in court over your deathbed because of something you chose not to do, I will make sure I win. So you should listen to me right here, right now.
Okay. I'm busy. Okay? Just go away. I'll do it. Next time you see me, the garbage will be taken out. Okay? But I'll do it later.
You are never too big. Okay, are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't really know how much further I could go with that one. Okay.
So the next thing,
I think that one's funny because we're just not even like talking about the same thing whatsoever.
Yeah. But
Oh.
so let's see. The next thing, we went over the beats and the dramatic blocks. We kind of did the like. Let's go over the staging. So like the staging is pretty. It's kind of like already in the script for the most part. So like basically, Chance is going to be sitting the entire time, and Louise is going to be standing most of the time, but then she, let's see, she sits down at some point.
So yeah, I just come in and sit on a chair and just watch TV, right?
Yeah. And then Louise runs into the room, but she's kind of just like a little bit into the room at first. So like she comes into the door, and that's when you say like, "Good morning, Louise." And then she's saying, "He's dead, Chance. The old man's dead." And you look back to the TV. So you did acknowledge her when she came in the room, but then you kind of stop acknowledging her. And then she stays where she is. She's like, "Must have happened during the night." She overhead. And this point, Chance is still looking at the TV. He's like, "Yes, I've seen that done." She's like, "Then I get the hell out of the room." And Chance continues to watch the TV. And like he doesn't really acknowledge her. And then like at that point, we go to like the next beat. I think at that point, Louise should kind of like walk closer to him, because that's when she's yelling at him about gobbledygook, and like he continues to not really look at her, but he smiles. And like that's when she actually sits down next to him. And Chance like continues to just look at the TV. But then when she like says that she needs to make breakfast, he finally does look at her and he says, "Yes, I'm very hungry." So Louise gets up and she says her line about prunes, and then she starts leaving, but she stops by the door, says, "Where are you going to now, Chance?" And he is still only looking at the TV. He says, "I'm going to work in the garden." And then Louise leaves, and while she's leaving, she says, "I'll get you some eggs." And Chance nods and changes the channel. So that's pretty much all laid out for us. The only thing that isn't like explicitly referenced is in here is like when she gets mad, and it's kind of implied that she gets closer to him because she has to in order to sit next to him. But yeah, that's pretty much staging wise what we got, I guess.
Okay.
So we can go over the different blocks. So first block I've got for for Louise, I've got her tactic as announcing. And for Chance, I've got his tactic as agreeing.
Okay. Second block.
So for a second, I've got Louise as interrogating. And I'm going to say for Chance, just like focusing because he's still focusing on the TV.
And these are primary tactics, you said.
Yeah. I don't really have any sub-tactics.
Okay.
And for the third one, I'm going to say soothing for Louise and ordering for Chance. So I want to just like kind of read through the scene with those tactics in mind, and then we can see like how they're working for you, if they need to be changed.
Okay.
All right.
So whenever you guys are ready, you can start.
So, you said there's 2 beats, right? In the scene?
Now for the first scene, there's 3 beats.
Okay, so are these, so I remember blocks and beats aren't the same, right?
Yeah, but
They are in this scene?
it's what I've got right now. I'm not totally clear about the difference either.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. I was just wondering, but so the first beat change
Is when he says the snow, it's very white.
it's after that or before that?
It's right after that. So like a beat of silence from Louise the Anger is like the start of the second beat. And then the start of the third beat is Louise takes a long look at Chance, then softens.
Oh, okay, it's before that or after that?
It's right before that.
Okay. Cool. All right, I'm good to go.
Yeah. Me too.
So you guys can start whenever you want.
All right. Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. The old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing and as cold as a fish. I touched him just to see, and you believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up and pull the sheet over his head.
Yes, I've seen that done.
Then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor, and I think I woke him probably. He wasn't any too alert. He just said that he's been expecting it and that he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it. Is that all you gotta say, more gobbledygook? That old man's laying up there, dead as hell, and it just don't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord, Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir, I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I better gather up some breakfast for you.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance?
I'm going to work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs.
All right. So how'd you guys feel about that?
It was fine. I mean, I felt like I kind of used the tactics a little bit, but that was about it.
I followed the tactics as well.
All right. I'm kind of trying to get through this quickly because I've actually got like dinner in like a few minutes, so I'm trying to.
Yeah, if you need to cut it short, we're good.
Yeah.
No, we've already done it like about an hour, I guess. So
We've pretty much done what we were supposed to do today.
yeah.
So like the last thing is just I want you guys to read the script 5 times aloud
Yes.
for next time.
Okay.
That's fine.
Awesome. And now we have each other's numbers, so we can just text about it.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
All right.
We're good then to go.
Yeah, we're all good. So I'll
right,
see
y'all.
you guys next time.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace.